Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to episode 16 of Sithlonia. So, we done well the previous episodes. We are building up a nice new quarter of the city, and all in all, Sithlonia is, I think, reaching its shape, its form, its borders. It's going to be a really nice city once we are done with everything, but we are only at the beginning. Now, for today, well, what will we do today? I felt like it is slowly about time to consider bringing up more money for ourselves, as I feel like we really could do better than what we are doing right now. So how will we do that? Simply by making charcoal for starters and starting to export more and more things that we are producing ourselves. I felt like for a city like this, it would be fun if we'd be going for a mercenary army, as I feel like this fits to Sithlonia, blinging money and employing people like that. So, Charcoalin. We are going to make our own coal henceforth. So, I think we are going to slap it down somewhere here. Let's do this. There we go. Then we are going to fill that place with kilns. And let's see how much we'll achieve with one building here. It's always the interesting question. Alright, so as it stands, we will not be able to fit in that many workplaces in here, as we need more auxiliaries than that. Well, I kinda expected that. Alright, so 100% efficiency, and the storage goes here. Entrance to the stinky hut goes there, and that's that. So, let's take our road tool, place down a couple of roads here and there. There we go. Okay then. So that will relieve us from the necessity to import coal. That will also save us a lot of money. I mean, currently we also spend a lot of money on gems, but I feel like it is about time that we have a couple of these. Funny enough, the humans are more happy with that stuff. I think it's here. Yeah, you see? Stockpiles of gemstones, making humans happy. So we would be increasing the happiness of the city by just stockpiling gems like a dragon. That's what it is. Alright. So far, enjoying how the area here comes together. Let's place down dirt roads all over the place. I mean, they aren't as beautiful as stone, but I feel as if this is just a necessity to me. It's how I always imagine that places like these look, There we go. So, law and order has been restored. We have a lot of workers, and I think this is an excellent timing to bring up the next laboratory. Victory by progress. So, let's see, we're going to put up even more furniture makers for this occasion, as we're going to need a lot of workers, a lot of furniture for this place. No, we don't. Oh, silly old me. Nice. So yeah, I'm squandering here a little bit the room for an extra pasture. I'm well aware of that, but well. It is what it is. There's still a nice room for another Entelodon pasture here if we'd wanted to. Now, how's life in the mines? We are currently training our rookies, which lowers the raid chance, well, minimally. I mean, it is like we either spend a lot of money and forge our gear ourselves, or we just hire a mercenary and let them do the heavy lifting. And I figured that for a city like this, it would come more naturally to just pay somebody, to me at least. All right. So, what kind of coal consumption does the city have? We have per bakery 8. I mean, so produced per day. I really wish you would see your consumption in the same screen. That would be so awesome. I still wonder why we have to read it out like that. I mean, there has to be a better spot to see this. I mean, let's see. I mean, seriously, this is just not really informative. Like, it is really not. Well, if somebody knows where you can check that out in a less convoluted way, let me know. Because I really find that absolutely not informative. I'm pretty sure the information that I'm looking for is in there somewhere, but, well, gonna have a look-see into that between two recordings. When I'm on camera, I really have a hard time digesting information when it is presented in a manner that makes me trouble to process it. So we're going to slap down another couple of longhouses here. There. Love how the city is slowly coming together. Ah, look. There's a evildoer being tossed with rotten veggies. Ah, humans gonna be humans, I guess. Well. Sithlonia. Alright. So that next lab is fully staffed out, and we are going to save now our money for one substantial leap ahead. Let's see, how many technology points does that require? That's gonna be only 1,200. Brilliant. We are at the spot where I feel like upgrading the labs will give us a huge chunk of technology, and it reflects the adolescence of the city quite well. You know, we're now growing out of the shoes that the guild put on us. We're going to play alongside of their machinations as long as we need to. But they shouldn't be too surprised if we will be one day governing over them, and not the other way around. Technically, if I could, I would machinate something like a war with these people onto me, because, you know, that would be technically what they should be doing. There's somebody like me thinking he's too important with a Scythodon mine. Usually you just get replaced if you are a proper empire. But what do I know about proper empires? I'm gonna show them. Anyways, we got the tech points, and that's the breakthrough for the improved labs. Here we go. So now we can spend some metal to get these wonderful buildings more productive. There we are. Just like that. So the amount of science points that we got available will now explode. That's it. That's what it's gonna do. Alright, the charcoaler is in session, and yeah, we're going to need more metal to get that down, but that's okay. Let's see, so 14 people are going to produce 42 coal and consume 112 pieces of wood per day. Jeez! That industry is going to cost us. But it is going to be okay. We're going to get that done. So let's see what we can do technology-wise to make the life of the woodcutters better. So There should be some tech. Crafting, architecture, agriculture, there. So, advanced forestry. Well, that's just a flat buff to their productivity. Simple, and it should be effective. There we go. So, yeah, we just have cranked out around 4,000 points of extra knowledge, or 3,000 points by just these, plus 3,000 by this. We should be swimming in knowledge points in no time. But this also brings me to the point that I am considering another woodcutter, as I really feel like these aren't cutting it. Yeah. But puns or not, we need more than that. So we're going to do this like that. More woodcutters. I'd say we're going to use this area here for our auxiliaries and all. So this goes bigger into that dimension. Wonderful. Okay, so 16 workers. I'm down. That sounds halfway decent. Alright. Just balancing around to get the minimal amount of auxiliaries down. Okay, so we're going to let that path run alongside there. And yeah, that's going to be the next heavy investment for the city, but, well, currently Sithlonia can't afford that. And I feel like getting big time into the wood industry is going to shove us ahead pretty decently, as we do need now better, what's it called again? A better source of income. And coal in that form, as we're doing it there, isn't so far really cool as... What did I build there? It's longhouses, isn't it? So, why are they... Ah, here, the double wall. I was like, what went wrong here with the picture? There we go. So, I'm very sorry, I have completely forgotten what I was thinking about. Anyways, I'm sure you know these moments in life, when suddenly a longhouse doesn't fit in your city planning anymore and your train of thought eludes you all of a sudden. Who doesn't? Now, jokes aside, I think the woodcutter's corner here will be just what will get us into a new direction. So we have woodcutting and coal making. That'll get us some nice income there. I will stop importing coal now. Look at that price! These guys are robbing me blind! Yikes! Jeez, it's as if we're burning diamonds and not coal. Alright, so the happiness for an execution wears off so darn quickly. But, well, we're not going to do another execution just to keep the people happy. That's not what we're up to. So we are now in a very, very uncomfy situation. The happiness of the city is going down severely. So let's see. Let's go for some posh relief and upgrade them lavatories, as we have all the necessary resource to do so. There we go. That'll surely make people happy. Alright, but we're also going to copy that sweetie here and put one over to the woodcutter's corner, as I really see that this is a pretty important quality of life investment for the city in it. Okay. Well, that extortion money, that surely is going to be dearly missed. But on the other hand, we should be fine. Alright. Big housing project getting done here. And yeah, the forest quarter is, the woodcutter's quarter is growing more and more to another little hub right next to the city. What the hell happened here? Did I accidentally put some weird road commands over these walls? I think this must be what has happened there. Luckily, you can just control left click and repair them like that. That looked really, really weird. Anyways, so with that improvement on the toilet situation, the anger of the Sithlonians subsided as they were taking a posh relief. I'm not making this up. This is what happens. Oh, well, let's keep going, shall we? So I figured that this city now deserves a better standard of living. So we're going to go for tomb tech now, but maybe not directly when we're just cutting the tech mark. I always feel nervous to spend my last little bit of tech. I really do. Exposure? Ah, that was surely some silly Sithlonian. Alright, so tombs. We are going to go and build our first extravagant tomb here into one of these corners, maybe. Let's see if that works out. But I think this might be too small. This might be all in all too small. But maybe if we are doing it like that. Let's see if this is going to be a blueprint that works. So 12 graves is actually not a low amount. So let's see. Do we get the necessary respect into that shack? This way? Yeah, just like that. Alright. It's just 12 graves, sure. But we're going to mirror that concept and build it twice, I'd say. Not right now, but in general. Aren't people suffering from exposure here so hard? So, let's see. Let's check the locations of the hearths. So, here we got one, there we got one, there we got one, there we got one. So, as it stands right now, I feel like here, in this region, we might need another hearth. I'd rather have one or two too many of these before having people freeze to death in the winter season somewhere. That little spot here, it's not even being missed logistically. It's the best part about it. Logistically, we're not losing anything here. That little corridor. People will just walk past it, do their thing each and every day. It's perfect. Alright, so what about the woodcutters? Well, not really going down as I wanted to. Well, the good part is, as soon as that thing is done, this city will be very desirable. Yes. Crypts are really just that good. Oh, Rocknar, you are just adorable. You know, we have a play over here called The Misery of Siphonia. Seriously, you do? Ah, my heart bursts with joy. Here, please accept this handout. You surely need it more than we do. Okay, thank you for the money. I bet the Misery of Siphonia, that stage play, I bet it has something to do with us not being able to defend ourselves from more extortionists because we are out of money constantly. Probably something like that. You totally should see it. Seriously, I find that in a grim way extremely ridiculous. Now, so I had the same amount last year already, so we have to give a wee bit more. So what went wrong? You dumb fools. We increased the amount of workers, but you didn't increase the amount of yield. So, well. My anger is directed towards the wrong people, I suppose. So, we're going to make our mushroom farm now. I totally wanted to have that happen here. So, no walls necessary. Obviously, we need to stabilize it. Now, that comes unexpected. So it's a spacing of 5 grids. Gotcha. Okay. We need 41 shrooms to prime that. So we're going to import these. Alright. We're gonna need a crate for the shroomers. Shroomers have it. But we're not going to be able to import that as we are robbed still. But I mean, on the bright side, money is flushing back into our pockets. Little by little, we are recovering. Bit by bit. Coming back to our feet. So we are going to chop more of those trees, the ones that we don't have right now, on a woodcutter. But yeah. As it stands right now, well, I really got no freaking clue how much coal our city is consuming, but it seems to me as if the consumption and the production are somewhat evening each other out. That's what it's looking like from my position. Now, technology. Let's get ourselves a more advanced charcoaler. What would that be then? I mean, we haven't even upgraded that one yet. So let's do this. And the second upgrade would be mechanics. Yeah, well, no. Mechanisms, I'm sorry. Machinery. Mechanisms. That's Dwarf Fortress. Wrong game, brain. Wrong game. Oh, well. So here we have a typical situation where the people just don't want to work on this building. You have to help them out with a hauler if that happens. Or at least the previous couple of times I had that, it was just like that. So there's a stone thingy and there's a furniture thingy. And that should do the trick. I'm a little bit concerned that my grain income is currently constantly dipping. So we're going to go for that obscenely costly tech for better grains. Seriously, this is so many research points for something so utterly basic. Well, our cotton farms have been struck by terrible disease, so, well, not much of a big deal. So let's see, suspend and activate. So yeah, the game just doesn't want to know anything about these jobs right now. They're like, nah, what you're talking about, man? That's okay, though. So we have now a huge bump up. And probably we should be starting to build more shrines everywhere. So let's see. A Krator shrine should be definitely here at the Woodcutter's Corner as well. I find that only fitting. So let's put it down here. Why not? So for some reason they just don't want to know anything about it. I'm pretty sure it's these jobs here with woodcutting and all. I sometimes have that feeling as if in this game your dudes sometimes have trouble with too many jobs assigned at once. Alright, there is homelessness. Where? Alright, so we gotta get ourselves some more housing down over here. How to do. So, well... we can't put them... if they don't have walls. That looks really odd, though. Alright, so how are we going to whip this through? I mean, I really have a lot of work to do if I want to carve into the mountain like that. But I think at the end of the day, this might be the smartest thing to do. As the Dondorians love their square rooms, you know. So let's see. Yeah, I think I need to dig into the mountain to get that done properly. I don't know, maybe I can place them in when the tunnel is fully excavated, but I'm not too convinced. So yeah, the city in the mountain, it's a excruciating job to set up that thing. Literally back-breaking work, but I feel like this is what our Dondorians want. So my plan now is to just stomach the fact that a couple of people will be angry about that. And just let them deal with it. Put on the deal with it glasses and just say, that's what it is, my boys. There we go. Nice little extra housing block. Will take a while, but whatever. That one soldier will sleep on the ground or so. So yeah, the grain income doesn't cut it at all. We are currently very, very... well, let's see. Probably I'm over-exaggerating. Probably it'll be okay once the next harvest is in. Let's see about that. But the previous years, I always had way more grain than I needed. The thing about this is just that I'm wary, because if the grain runs out, the bread production runs out, and if the bread production runs out, people will starve. And that is something that we should counteract before it comes that far. Just such a weird idea of mine. I don't know. Probably somebody would be happier if we'd be not starving. Now, jokes aside, we're going to slap up another grain farm, as that is obviously what it requires. And we're going to set up another dirt road here. And I just hope that we're going to have enough fertilization power to, or pumping power, I want to rather say, to make that spot here fertile. Okay then. That's a ton of work, but I mean, what's making me sincerely happy right now is the fact that we got ourselves a charcoaling business. We are getting right now, well, we are growing out of the need of manually cutting trees. That is really, really good. Really gives me the feeling as if we're much better now than ever before. You surely understand. And we are earning some money. As soon as we are producing more coal than we need, this is where the profit starts to come into play. So we're also going to help out that grain farm here with some extra canals. And if it needs more pumps, they shall get more pumps. It's simple as that. Why does this look weird like that? Is it bridges? Obviously. Alright. So let's hope that the grain influx will be high enough for the city to grow. At the same time, we are now at the point where the mushroom farm is in production. So I'm going to stop importing the outrageously costly shroomers. So, the last thing before I'm tuning out for today, we are going to assign a crate into the areas here. Let's see. This one has already a shroom crate. It's just very important that we got edge chests here for the other food needs of theirs. So the markets here will be geared out. Good, so that's that, my friends. Another chapter of the Sithlonian city is completed, and I gotta say, we did get a lot of things done today. There's been a lot of progression, and, well, I'd say we're going to wait what the next, how the harvests will be, and, well, we're cranking up our production right now a little bit with another grain farm, and, probably I am also considering setting up yet another mushroom farm up here. So there's plenty of ideas, plenty of goodness to go around, and brings me to the thanks for watching moment for this episode. So my friends, I thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. We're going to continue next one. And as usual, leave me your comments down below. A thumbs up would be deeply appreciated, and consider subscribing. There is a lot of good stuff in the descriptions, and I'd be really happy if you'd be checking them out. Go for my Discord. There's a lot of cool people playing Songs of SYX and other cool games there. Or you check out my Twitch, where I stream each Friday and Sunday in the evening hours of the Middle European time zone. Or let's not make that an or, and you can check out my Patreon, my PayPal, or my Buy Me a Coffee, or my channel membership if you want to support the channel. I'd be more than happy about that. Either way, thank you so much for watching, and see you all in the next one. Bye bye.